Yo, what is up, Nigel? I'm kind of drunk. I'll be honest with you.
Well,
May
that's
have
a
had
good
a
thing.
couple beers earlier.
I mean, you should be. You're in
Hang
Aruba.
on. I know. Yeah. It took a while to get here. There was a whole thing at the airport. Took forever. Sat on the runway. All that kind of stuff. But we made it. We're here now. The only issue that I've run into is, and you've already heard the story, Nigel. I'm telling you again, is that I don't know where I can bet a player prop. Like the sports book here at the Marriott was like going back in time. Like other than the fact that it's a kiosk, you hit the button, you hit the NCAA football, and then you click on the game, and it's literally the total, the spread, or the money line. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like I kind of want to. I want to bet Jalen Polk over 49.5 receiving yards. I would take that up to 4,000.
Here's my thing, Slop. There has to be like corner bookies in Aruba, right? Taking bets. I mean, you gotta find someone.
I'm gonna ask somebody.
Yeah,
But
there's gotta be
all right.
someone.
So here's the thing. So I googled it, player props, Aruba, just to see what would come up, and the Holiday Inn next door has it, like it's in their rules. So I'm thinking they offer them. Does that make sense? Like if you're telling me what the rules are for player props, then you probably offer them. I don't know if they offer college player props, but I'll tell you right now, Jalen Polk is going to go for 50 plus yards today. Like that's ridiculous. That's almost offensive. I mean, he's a kid. I mean, I can see doing that to pros, but like he's a kid. You're just going to try him like that? Who do you think's going to win that game, Nigel? Be honest.
I want to say Washington, but like I could be just jaded by that Penix performance. Can he do that again? The one he did against
Yes.
what's their
All right.
face?
Here's the thing with Penix. Here's my take. He's like he's an adult
Yeah, I know he's
playing
old.
against like teenagers. All right. So there's that. He's learned how to be very good at playing college football because he's been playing college football for a very long time. Like it's been forever. All right, so there's that. He has an offensive line that can block. Like they're big kids. You know what I'm saying? Like they can block. So he should be able to be protected. The only thing Michigan really has, like going for him, is they've got a pass rush. But again, if you have an offensive line that can block them, that's not going to be a problem. And then the Johnson kid at corner, he's going to be on Rome Adunze. So that's done. Like so, it's the McMillan kid or the Polk kid. I think both of them. If you're in a place where you could take both of them, like just 10 yards over what their standard line is for plus money, that's probably the move because then you're going to make something if one of them covers, and you know what I'm saying you get two overs for the college football natty. So like it's tough to beat that.
Well, if you're telling me that Washington can block Michigan, I like Washington. I'm just worried about that. I know you're saying they have an
I
offensive line. It's just the athlete quality thing, and
go through go through the game logs for Michigan. Who did they play? Like what quarterback? You know what I mean? Like even like all right, so I was willing to take what's his face last week against them, and he can't even throw. The Bama quarterback,
yeah, he's terrible.
Jalen, like yeah, like he's not even like he
Bam,
can't throw.
Bama wins that game with any kind of quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. So you go through, and it's like who did they play? Like Tua's little brother, like he had a decent day. And Maryland, those Maryland that offensive line's not anything to like think about. So I don't know, man. I think Washington could easily win this game, so I would probably take them. So what's going to happen? Long story short, if I can't find a way to bet Polk, I'm going to take the over, or I'm going to take Washington plus 4.5. Probably both.
Well, I don't think
Not
Washington
parlay.
wins without it going over.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not that like afraid of Michigan's defense. I would hope that Michigan can score on them. That would be that would be the best thing possible. I can't even see the chat. Hang on. Trying to figure this out. Not easy. Oh, there we go. All right, 31-28 Washington. That goes over. I like it. You see what I'm saying though, Dispirited Black Man? Like, dude, how? on Michigan. Yeah, you know what, Crowley? JJ's over is not bad. Not bad at all. So that's actually that's a great take as well. If you like the over, maybe JJ's overs. Because I think what's up, Mikey P? I think that the Michigan offense, like, we don't even know what they can do just because they beat the shit out of everybody, so they didn't really have to throw much. But last week when push came to shove, they kind of had something, no?
I mean, yeah, they had a great, what was that, drive and then the overtime. But the overtime
Yeah,
was
last
one.
drive, really.
The overtime was
Yeah,
one
but
play.
all the other drives in that game, not great, but the one
But
that
that's
we remember.
Alabama. I mean, Alabama defensive. You know, all those guys go to the NFL, so those are
Yeah,
all like NFL
yeah.
athletes.
So yeah, so I'm kind of nervous about what's gonna happen the next couple of days here because I'm here till Friday. So I think we're hitting the Thunderdome here, then I leave while we're on the call. So there's that. So we do hit the Thunderdome that day, which is huge. Um, but there's gonna be no player props for like that's so not. I don't even know what to do. I'm probably gonna call my any friend and just say, hey, I need you to log into my account and bet like in Massachusetts. I'll figure that out though on my end. I don't know who's got what takes we got in this chat. Is anything I say was wrong, or do you got something to add? Because if I find different ways to bet this, I want to have like 5 to 7 bets on this game. Like that would be probably fun. What's up, Jeff?
There's
Jeff,
Jeff.
you hit another kicker bet yesterday. Oh, James, yeah, that's a tough one. Why don't you bet Washington, James? Like a little bit, just to you know what I'm saying, like get your stake back and then some. That kind of would feel like a good idea. Super site rep. I can't see what that says. Um, I do think Michigan's going to try to run the ball a lot. But if they got behind, I just don't know that secondary's been tested. That's all I'm saying. I think the Johnson kid is legit. Like, he's for real. Like, that kid is a good corner. He's going to be, like, good for a while. We're going to know who he is. But other than that, like, what other school have they seen with, like, multiple, like, legit weapons at receiver, plus an offensive line that can block, plus a quarterback that can deliver the ball? Like, I don't think they've seen that. I don't think they've ever seen anything like that.
Plus, corners don't wreck these games. It's always the lines. Like if your line gets
Yes,
dominated,
exactly.
you're done and you get blown out.
Yes, and look what that exactly, Nigel. Look what happens whenever you can't get to the quarterback. The D line, the pass rush always bails out the corners. Always bails out the secondary. Whenever they, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to cover these guys. Like that's not an easy job. So if you only have like 3 seconds to, you know, that you have to cover, yeah, you look great.
Yeah,
Now
and
I
the
don't
thing
have
with
any beers in the room, Gilbert. Go ahead.
and I was gonna say the thing with these games, much like the Super Bowl, weirdly, is that like they can go under for the first 3 quarters, and by the fourth quarter, because the game is so long, longer halftime, longer everything, everyone's tired, the D line's gassed, and they score like 30 points in the fourth quarter. You see that all the time.
That could happen. Yep.
These kids get so gassed by the end of that game.
Ohio State. Jeff, who's the quarterback for Ohio State and the offensive line? How good were they? And you only named 2 guys. One, Marvin Harrison got shut down by Johnson, but that other guy's not legit, dude. Like he's just he's okay. So come on now, Jeff. Like, come on. Like you're a kicker guy, I get it, but like that take is crazy. So like you just completely ignore that they have no offensive line and their quarterback's terrible. But other than that, yeah, they're just like Washington. You know what I mean? They only got 2 receivers. One again gets taken out just because the Johnson kid will take you out. Like I'm telling you, I'm big on him. Like that guy's legit. But I don't know how you stop Polk and McMillan because like if you ever watched a Washington game, like even before last week, you know about all 3 of those guys. Like their receiver room is like very deep. They're all NFL. Yeah, but you didn't say anything about the quarterback or the line. And that guy you're talking about, he's just okay, dude. What about Polk though? He's better than Polk too. Again, like there's no argument. Like, I don't even know how like you would even try to argue that. It sounds like a guy who bets kickers. That's what the argument sounds like to me. Which one of the scores a tutty? I don't know, dude. Like that's the thing. I don't know about Rome, man. Somebody put in the chat Rome. But if that guy Johnson literally, if he singles him and just stays with him, follows him around the whole game, I don't know how good like he's gonna be Rome. So you would probably want to go with the other one. And somebody today was talking about their tight end. His pass or receiving yards is in like the 20s. That feels pretty good. Crowley, I'm not sleeping on that offense. I think you're right. I think it's good. I think we haven't really seen it get tested because their defense is so good. Does that make sense? And the offenses they played have just, gone away. Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. does blow away at Junius, but we weren't even talking about that. I already said that. Jeff, come on, bro. Like, you can't be drinking already. You're not in Aruba. Of course he's better than that. No one said that. That's Will Johnson's on that guy, though. So that guy doesn't even count. Like, you can't even talk about Harrison Jr. or Rome because Will Johnson is just going to lock him down. So then what about the other two? And then also, to get to the offensive line for Ohio State and then get to also the quarterback. Like, walk me through how you can talk about McCord and Michael Penix and sound like you're not, like, just hammered. I like your kicker money. All right, so Loveland Yards, Chip Guy, I don't mind it. That's a great porn name. That's a really good porn name, actually. Yeah, Andy, I'm struggling right now. Like my brain, I can't even focus. If anybody's ever been to Aruba right now, I'm begging you right now, is there a place I can bet player props? Because that's going to put a real damper on this trip. Can you imagine me coming onto a stream tomorrow, Nigel, and being like, hey, let's take a straight up over under on the NBA? You know what I mean? You're like, dude, who are you? Like, why would – like, that's not even what we do.
It just crossed my mind, Slop. You should be able to get Bet365 where you are. They're available everywhere in the world.
All right, maybe I do that. I'm not really looking to sign up for – yeah, I guess I'm going to have to.
Well, you get the sign-up bonus. You clear all that cash using the free bet converter.
That's a valid point. Now I got to do extra work.
You're on vacation. God forbid.
Yeah, I wanted to walk up to somebody, hand them like cash, and then they just give me a tip. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to do that. I really wanted to do that, but I think I might just do what you just said.
Jeff is out on Penix.
I don't know. Like, so, all right. So you're saying, all right, so he's better than McCord then, is what you're saying. Because, like, the discussion was McCord, like, not how good Penix was. I'm saying how good Penix is compared to the quarterbacks that Michigan's seen. So you're saying that the Washington O-line is the same as Ohio State's O-line, and Penix is just like McCord. Good luck, man. Like, that's terrible. A Penix pump. I like it. All right, yeah, so I might have to go offshore then.
I mean, you technically already are.
All right. I just wanted to go hand somebody some cash, and then, like, they just give me a ticket, and then that was going to be it. But, yeah, you're right. Maybe just go there. Bet365. Can I just get you know what I'm going to try and do right now? See what they say. Bet365.
They'll probably limit you before the end of the week.
Country of residence, Aruba. Do I say that that's where I'm at?
Yeah.
Residence? I lie?
No, you're in Aruba.
I mean, I'm willing to lie. I'm just saying, do you do that? No, because don't you have to put in, like, your information, right?
I don't know.
Maybe I don't
know what the international rules are for signing up for a book. They could be less stringent.
It says it's got me in Aruba. That's what I'm going to do. All right, I'll do that after the show. All right, so, hey, this is the OddsJam, the positive EV page. It is the best pricing tool in the game, like legitimately in the game. Like, there is no better one. It just picks off stale lines all day long. You want to set it for tonight and just see what we got. Let's see. Maybe they have something for the game tonight. I think we need to stay in this game. Oh, Washington money line. All right, so Washington plus 195 at ESPN Bet. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, that's my issue with JJ, Andy. It's the same thing. They got us. You know what I mean? I'm hoping it's a shootout, Braden. Chip guy, I'm gonna want to withdraw. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It just seems like a whole mess. I just want to walk up to a guy, hand him some cash. Hey, this is what I think is gonna happen. He prints me a ticket. Boom, I'm on my way. That's it. But it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But I'll figure it out. If not, we'll just go Washington, just because Jeff's so big on Michigan. No way he has that right. I mean, he thinks that Kyle McCord is the same as Penix. Ooh, that went away. So Washington plus 190. Where did that go, though? Anybody have ESPN? Did it go? Did Washington money line go down from plus 190?
Just pull up the events page.
Where is it?
Go back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that sucks.
I'll find it. Do, do, do.
Like, I usually just go into the events from here.
Oops.
Let's do it this way. 193 at Pinnacle. So they're moving, huh?
Wait, money?
Well, Pinnacle's at 193, but everybody else on the planet is down. So ESPN's at 190. Fanatics is plus 170. DraftKings plus 170. So if you like Washington, you cannot do this at DraftKings or FanDuel or Caesars, really. You would have to do it at ESPN Bet plus 190. That's the only place.
Wait, so Pinnacle has the best
Maybe.
price?
Yeah, Pinnacle is at 193. But here, that happens in big games with favorites with Pinnacle. Just be careful with that. They don't let you, for whatever reason, like a lot of times you'll see them higher than everybody else on favorites in a standalone game just like this. Alistar, what's up, dude? Restivo, dude, it's freezing, bro. It is freezing. That was just clearing snow yesterday, and now here I am. It feels good. All right, so there's nothing on the EV page for this one right now. So you guys want to do basketball? What do we want? We want something real quick?
I saw a good
We
NBA
gotta
one
do
on
something.
there. It was Jaylen Brown over rebounds with no Tatum tonight.
Ooh, he's same name as Jalen Polk. Just saying. Sounds like a sign.
Spelled differently, I think, but yeah, sure.
Take my shirt off. I'll do you one favor. I don't have pants on, Stevo. So there's that. You know what I mean? It's fine. It's an Aruba, bro.
There it is.
All right,
Fourth one
so yeah, minus money.
But that's a lock.
I think Washington can keep it at 7. Let's SGP the Natty. All right. But here we can't do. Most people can't do the props, and that's why I don't like doing college games because we all can't ride it. Like it kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Like they had some wild stuff at Fan. I don't want to sign in though. It's gonna mess up my shit when you
Just
sign
go
in
there.
from another place.
Just go there. Don't sign in though. You could still build it.
I guess so. Maybe FanDuel will let me bet in Aruba. Yeah, 30% profit boost for you guys. All right. Yeah,
Right,
it
share
went
it.
down to 55.5. I would take that over. All right, so we go in here. Honda McCord. Andy, what's your take on that? Like how much better is Penix than McCord? And the Ohio State line compared to Washington line. I think that they're both night and day. Also, too, they play every year, Jeff. So, like you were talking about, whatchamacallit, Oregon State and all those teams. They play every year. Like, there's a book on Washington where they Michigan doesn't see them. They don't see, like, I don't know. It's different. It's just not. It's not the same thing. Also, too, they play outside. They're inside tonight. That's another thing that people forgot about watching. They were sleeping on them. They play when they play inside. That's a way different game. Like it's different. It just is. Like you go outside and throw the ball in the rain and cold and shit, and then go back inside in some dome and tell me it's not different. It's like night and day. All right, game specials. You guys just want to get wild?
Plus 40,000 for each team to score 1+ pass TD and 1+ rush in each half.
Each team with
plus
one touchdown,
4,000.
one field goal in each half.
It's plus 4,000, not 40.
Wait. Let me think. Hang on 1 second. They each have to. No, the field goals are gonna fuck us.
So
there.
they each score 10 points basically.
In each half.
Yeah.
No.
At least 10 points.
Actually, that was the one thing I was parlaying all year. It would be very fitting that happened in the Natty.
Washington.
All right, yeah. See, Washington team total. You guys got me fired up, man. Fucking Jeff. Dude, if I could bet the team total over, I did it with a boost though, so I have no money on it just because I was so sure I was gonna be able to get here and bet college player props. I don't know that they can stop the run, Crowley. That's what I'm kind of scared of, but that helps our total, right?
I agree with Jeff about Michigan people. They are the worst on the planet.
Michigan's what?
Michigan people? Not like people
Oh
from
yeah,
Michigan, but the school.
dude. I was just talking to my wife. Like, so we're gonna go watch it at one of these bars here, and I was like, I'm kind of hoping we don't get into a situation where there's just like a bunch of Michigan people.
Oh, there 100% will be in Aruba.
Sorry, Restivo. Restivo's a Michigan guy.
Is he? Oops.
Yeah, he loves Michigan.
Wait, did he go there?
Yeah, dude, you're about to get fired, dude. I don't know. Restivo's gonna come in like,
Restivo, if you're still here,
Nigel?
tell me you didn't go to Michigan.
Big Michigan guy. Nigel is Restivo. Huge. Loves him.
I'm the biggest Michigan guy. Everyone knows that.
All right, so, dude, I don't know what we can do. How do we SGP this thing if we can only, you know what I mean? Like seriously, how do we, or do we just do one of these?
Do one of the specials.
All right, hey, let's listen. So one touchdown each quarter. That's minus 190. So okay, sorry about my bad, guys. Each team to score 1+ passing touchdown, 1+ rushing touchdown.
That's even money?
That'll happen. That's plus 115. Washington to score in each quarter. 4 TDs. I know, Crowley. What are you going to take, though, Crowley? I might be going with you, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't even watch college football. I only know the good teams. You know what I'm saying? Like this one now, like I'm pretty much, I think I have a take on this team. But I got to be honest with you, man. I don't totally watch it. It's on Saturdays, man. The kids have soccer all fall. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So the only games I get to watch are literally the Pac-10 at night or Pac-12, whatever they're called now. And then maybe the marquee game, you know what I'm saying? It's on at like 8.
Yeah.
But by then, I don't know. It's Saturday, dude. You've probably been hanging out with the fellas. Maybe had a couple. You're looking at NFL lines for the next day. It's just not, I don't know.
Well, this could be explained why you're biased towards Washington because you actually got to watch their games.
I did see a lot of their games. I'm a big Penix guy. Like that kid can play. He won me some money back when he played for Indiana because they were very underrated with him until the books kind of caught on. But I was able to watch back then.
How old is he?
Ooh, you guys want to do a coward bet? Edward, that's not a bad idea. I know, but no, we got casinos, Andy, but there's no player props. I knew someone was going to say that. I'm a huge Penix guy. Big Penix dude. Love the Penix. Yeah, no, there's casinos here. I'm gonna walk into it. Big Penix energy. All right. Do we just want to see? I can't even bet this shit, so I don't want to tell you guys to bet it if I can't even. You know what I mean, Nigel?
Yeah, yeah.
Did
You
you
can't
leave?
tell.
All right, you're still
No,
there.
I'm here.
You guys just want to go over? I'll show you a ticket. I'll bet the over if I can't find anything else. Like if I can't find a player prop, my bad. Like that's the next bet I would do is the over. I think they score over 55.5 points. I'm dead serious when I say I think this game's going over. It's because it doesn't make sense for it to go over. You got to zig when they're zagging. The only thing I hate about it is the line opened at, it went to 55. It opened at like 55, went up to 56.5 at some places. Ooh. Oh, my bad. Pinnacle had it. Where did Pinnacle? Pinnacle started at 55.5, went down to 54.5, went up. All as high as 57 at Pinnacle. Now it's back down to 55.5. I think it goes over. I think 55.5 is the play.
That's sharp money on the under late though. That kind of dive.
It started to go up.
Yeah, but you said it came back down, right?
Now, yeah, it went down, went up, went down. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they went too high, somebody covered their position, stuff like that. But now they're taking full bets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the move's the over. We'll go over 55, but I just don't. That sucks, man. I wanted Polk, but okay, we'll go over 55.5. I think that's the group ride. I'll take a picture of my ticket. I know I can bet that. I'll take a picture of it. We'll put it on Twitter. We'll go in. We'll all root really hard. First couple drives, when they don't score, like if that happens, just know that both of these teams are second half teams. Everybody knows that. So don't get discouraged if you don't have any points early. They're just probably feeling each other out. You know? But I think that's the move. I don't think we SGP this thing. And then like game special wise, if you guys want to do something stupid, probably the dumbest smart thing you can do would be, I just saw it, both teams to score in every quarter, plus 600. That's not that crazy.
Well, if you think it's going over, it's even less crazy.
Yeah, but then we're kind of like we're very weighted towards
Yeah,
that.
you
So
are.
that kind of sucks. I know. I'm with you, Karen. Sharp money is fake. The only thing I like, there's a place called Sportsbooks on the north side of the Aruba Island. I don't even know what side I'm on though. I'm gonna get some poison. I was actually Jeff. I was born and raised in Florida, bro. I'm all about this, son. Bring it on. I just went to fuck. I don't even know where I just went. Pelican something. Does that sound familiar to anybody? Now we can't do first half under. Joe B, I like that. Slop on an IV, but yeah, no, that's gonna happen. I'm trying to slow it down, man. I already drank the waters in the room too. One thing I noticed though is everything's little here. Like the waters are smaller. The beers they felt like little. I felt like a giant with one in my hand.
I think it's probably so they can charge you more. So you have to buy more
I
of
know. I fell for it too. I had like 6.
them. Yeah.
I was like, I know I didn't just drink a 6-pack though, even though even I just drank 6 of them. I was eating lunch though, so that doesn't really count. Michigan to score the first touchdown. Jesus Christ! Like so, those are wild. Each team to score 1 touchdown each quarter. No, that's you know what? Each team to score 1 touchdown each quarter plus 2,200 feels like something I could get behind. Jose, I do like that Penix rushing yards. The problem is with the quarterbacks in college is they deduct sacks, like yards lost on a sack. They deduct those from the rushing total. So those are ultimate, like just like wow bets, like where you're fine, and all of a sudden the guy gets sacked, and now you're not. So I don't know.
I was pretty sure that was you, Jeff.
I was
Like I
about to
was,
say,
I
if it
was
was between
monitoring.
me and Jeff,
Yeah.
yeah, and you asked the chat like
Well,
which one of them was at Bass Pro Shop, I bet they'd pick Jeff.
well,
I'm
that
just
guy
saying,
had
I bet they'd
hair, so
pick.
that eliminates slop.
Yep, he had an innie
He
for a
did.
penis. Like, you don't see that a lot. Like, I was like, Jesus, is that a dude? Yeah, that was rough. Yeah,
Slop.
Jose, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying, like, when you're watching that, you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, you're watching your bet go, and it's just like you're having fun. You're having fun. The guy gets sacked. Now you're not having fun. Like, well, like once you've already covered, that's the only problem with those Russian ones. But they do all feel like legacy covers, like every single time. So there's that. You know what though, like Super Cyber has a point. Like he'll get sacked once or twice, but like yeah, like I don't know that he's gonna get sacked much. I'm just saying it does suck, dude. That's all I'm saying. Is it sucks whenever they get sacked and you see your rushing yards just start to disappear, especially if it's one of those stupid sacks where the guy kind of gets away from the first guy that takes off running backwards or something. And it's like, dude, you could have just went down and only lost like 6 yards, but instead you tried to be a hero. Do you know what I mean? And lost like 15. Yeah, guaranteed no crap weather, Andy. That's the thing for Penix. I'm telling you, that offense inside is a problem. A lot of guys don't even talk about that. Like I know so many like non-weather guys that never want to talk about it. And it's like, dude, weather matters.
Do we worry about that
Uh,
coach in a big game? Because he was pretty shaky at the end of the Texas game, to say the least, managing the game.
yeah, that was pretty funny. So like he did like a flea flicker when they were like should have been running the ball. This
Yeah,
guy's fucking doing. He goes like,
I'm saying
whoa! Like, it was like a reverse right like, to the receiver, and then he pitched it back to the quarterback. And I'm just like, what the fuck are they doing? Like they're up, like pound the rock.
that would be my concern about
But
taking
whatever.
Washington.
And then the Loveland guy, Loveland 50 plus. I don't mind that, but the receptions is probably better. All right. I got to get out of here. The group move, if you guys want to go, is the over. So if I go downstairs and don't get Polk's over receiving yards, it's going to be over for the game. And that's just what it is. We're going to go down swinging the last college football game of the season. I don't even think that, like, this whole chat, I'm reading it. I don't even think all of us are, like, college football guys. So I'm proud of everybody for being in on this one because, like, to be honest with you, we only talk about NFL and NBA. You notice that, Nigel? That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
In
it's because
these
we're
chats. So like, the idea that like, a lot of stuff came out of this, like a lot of like, there's a lot of moves. Like I'm kind of confused now. It's like what to do because like a lot of guys had good takes. Like Crowley right there with Loveland 4 catches plus 126 on FanDuel. I wish I could take that. That's good because he might be one of the guys that gets some love since Will Johnson is just going to lock everyone up. I know he is. All right, guys, that's going to do it. There's not going to be one tomorrow just because I'm supposed to be doing something at this exact time. But Wednesday, Thursday, we're back. There will be an NBA. Yeah, NBA, that's it. Damn, man, no NFL again. That's it for NFL. Only on Fridays. So that's it. If there's anything else, hang on. There's a Degen parlay right in the chat right now. Yep, there's got to be something.
you can always build a
They
degen
might be
parlay out
able
of
to
our
get.
chat.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, Chip Guy, the problem is the guys that could help me out would have to log into my DraftKings account, but in New Hampshire, because that's the only place I can. Nice work, Jeff. That's the only place I can bet college football props. But coincidentally enough, that was the best line for Polk. Like, I'll pull it up on the screen real quick, and then I'll get out of here. My wife's looking at me like, dude, aren't you done? Hang on. It's Polk receiving yards or nothing, man. 48.5. That went down. He's 55.5 other places. There's so much disagreement. 48.5. That is such a joke. What's MB? No, they won't let me do anything. You know what I'm saying? Called the home shop. All right. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm going to try that. I'll see what I can do. If they give me 48.5, I'll bet my house, like responsibly, obviously. All right, guys. I will see you Wednesday. Have fun. Enjoy the game.
Take it easy, everybody.